So far, so good, my dear football lovers. Arsenal don't lose against Crystal Palace as a flog us 3-0. Flog us 3 goals to nil. No score, one back. So for the second half, we try our best, bringing in Ketia. Ketia try everything we fit to do, but his best was not enough. So there's nothing we can do about it. We can't cry over spilt milk. It's just for us to move on and look forward. You know, say I be talking before the match starts. Say this international break, and they see I'm say it go hamper our progress. You know, go let us progress with the ball. You know, go let us play very well. We don't lose some of our form. And lo and behold, my fear, where are the fear? I can't turn out to waiting can happen. It is a very, very sad news. But we have to speak ourselves and face our next match. Arsenal get more tough matches to go. We are still going away to Southampton. Even though our next game will play at home against Brighton. Brighton is also a very good side. Southampton away is another tricky tie. Anything can happen. Before we play those kind of Chelsea away. Once they play Manchester United home. This will still get tough matches to play. So I don't know how we go to do this thing. No wonder some people they talk say Tottenham Hotspur and then be the favorites of carrying the top 4. Now I can't clear for my eye. I can't see them. Because when you check Tottenham fixture list, they don't get tough teams in they play. The only tough team they get they be like saying Liverpool. So as it don't happen like this now, we can't come and kill ourselves. So make us wait on the talk for the comment section before we proceed. So Castanosan, they also just imagine the wake up in the second half, but yet nothing is done. That's another thing we will even talk about. Second half, we now came out to play very, very well. The way we play for the second half, why we don't play like that for the first half? They tie our leg down. Anybody tell us we could not play very well. So that's another thing. That's why I always say no two halves are equal. See, they will play shambolic performance for the first half. Second half, we can't deliver the Arsenal experience. Because they say, okay, we can't feel present. Even Charlie Watt post this evening, I think it was on Twitter. I mean, that's Facebook or Twitter. But this is one of our worst ever performance in this season. Ever since we play against Everton for December. This is one of the worst. As in, it's been long I saw Arsenal play like this. Play without an identity. Play without a structure. Play without a formation. Like, play rubbish. Like, play in the way we don't feel proud of them. Come on, man for man, Crystal Palace versus Arsenal, she them better passes. And for those who they talk say Zaha no dey go. When Paul Merson come outside talk say Arsenal should go back for Zaha. Some people were calling for his head. Zaha. Look at the way Zaha they bully on a defender on a Gabriel Magalhaes and Ben White. Look at before that penalty. Look at the way Zaha carry how many people run before he can cut back or the guy can clear out. Look at the way he's dealing with your defenders. And when I say Zaha no good. Bashiru Sami K, they talk say Arsenal really effort big time. I think I know the kind of pressure Crystal Palace always give. Exactly. It's a pity. Akindele said they talk say Patrick is better than Arteta. No. I disagree with you on that. You know they happen like that. Say them go, but then they're ahead of us for table. You don't judge things that way. It happen like that. Again, sometimes you go lose. Say one day go unbeaten. You go ever lose now, so it can happen. They know the judge. Okay, Man City will come and play 0-0. Are you saying Patrick is better than Pep? They know the judge things like that, Baba. The winner asked, they talk say Arsenal worst game. That's true. It's not our worst game this season, but I think it's one of our worst games. Then Jay, they talk say very, very sad, but the boys did well in the second half. But their best was not good enough. They tried, but it wasn't good enough. Emmanuel Lustana, they talk say, to be honest, Arsenal didn't even deserve a draw. That's not a bad assessment. That's a fair assessment. We didn't really deserve it. Crystal Palace really deserve everything. Then Kibralango, they talk say, sorry, Baba, now all of us they collect the sorry, you don't believe me. Bashiru Samike, they talk say, we really missed the biggest chance to get to the top 4, and that's not a lie, because at least before they put more pressure on Tottenham Hotspur, it's just a pity. Then Jay, they talk say, Mr. CHUKS, don't lose hope. Me, I don't lose hope, but you know, say, originally, I don't already tell when I talk, say, I don't see Arsenal. Like me, I know they put pressure on them. Even if they qualify for Europe, me, I don't think they are going back to Europe. But me, I know be one of those where they talk, say, Champions League or nothing. I'm not one of those people. Me, Ian Wright, and some other few people, we share the same assessment and point of view. We know they talk, say, Champions League or nothing. We are looking at it that just take us to Europe. Once we get to Europe, then at the summer, we'll buy players. Look at this Arsenal. We don't have a striker. Look at Lacazette. shambolic, jumping from everywhere, nothing. We don't have a striker. Even Nketiah are more prolific, more sure. We see Nketiah as no. We don't have a striker. Imagine say we get this guy like Toro Martinez or maybe Darwin Nunes for that our front there, or Jonathan David. We don't get a striker. So me, I know the pressure is much on the player. We don't get a striker. So even if na Europa League we go, it's still manageable. More collect around. They are the summer and here. If we buy that 2 main striker, then next season we push forward. I know for those who say top 4 or nothing, no, I beg. Then Bashiru Samikele talks say we have the toughest fixtures ahead. That one no be lying, and a fact now. Then Jay talks say football is unpredictable. That's true. Then Tanim Ibrahim they talk say I'm not too disturbed at the moment. What I fear most is our next matches without Tierney. And you know say Tavares, I just don't understand. I thought he was very, very good enough because for the match, you go say for first half, Ateta come out and Granit Xhaka can go play left back. For you to know say Ateta no get confidence in that Tavares, not to say they use that Tavares wing, they enter. So Ateta come out and carry Granit Xhaka go play. That is why you have a Martinelli and Emil Smith-Rowe at the same time playing. Emil Smith-Rowe can't drop for the midfield, then Martinelli can't do for the flank. Imagine we have a deputy in somebody like Nuno Tavares. Yes, the gaffer has no confidence in him. The gaffer can't come out and can't play a defensive midfielder for the left back. We are playing Xhaka in the left back row. It's not like Tavares is not good, but because he don't play when he plays, so in the match rusty. And when you're match rusty, there is no magic, there is no Jupiter that can save you. You go, see, that is why when Leno played against Aston Villa, I was very, very scared. Because it was match rusty. Also, you don't play when he play. But still yet, the guys still try in best. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Then Juka they talk say all I know is that Arsenal cannot win all their games, but for sure we are going to top 4. But for Mount City they top 4. China Mount City they go on. Don't be Mount now. These are the kind of games that you are supposed to win, even if you don't play well. You win dirty. You try your best. Okay, if you know if you score, why you go let them score you? These are the kind of games you win. To show say yes, you get that determination, you get that resilience to win, to cough out a game when everybody knows say against the odds, come outside and win it. How can we go to the top 4? How want they go? You never say our bench. Who there for the bench? Where they give you morale, we go say go change match. Maybe I want to talk early in the match. You go look our Benjamin just because Pepe nowhere. Pepe is sick. You go look our Benjamin. You know, the only person if you bring out is Martinelli. A Benjamin that consists of like 7 to 8 players, you are bringing just one person to come and play. Apart from that one person, the rest are shit packers. And we want to go to Champions League. You want to compare this our squad with Tottenham Hotspur? Tottenham Hotspur have Lucas Moura, they have Kulusevski, they have Rodrigo Bentancur, they have Son, they have Kane, they have Lloris, they have many players. I don't even call all of them name. Look at the one players who you want to call. Tottenham get at least 2-9 in Harry Kane and Son. If Harry don't score, Son will score. One won't score. Like I said, a player. We the manager, we just the manager. Come on. Then Vasco da Cruz, they talk say, okay, this one they speak Spanish. Me, I know you're Spanish. Emmanuel Lasana, they talk say Tavares don't deserve to be in Arsenal. Nobody say no deserve to be in Arsenal. He deserves to be a number 2. But the problem is say he is match rusty. When they say somebody they match rusty, it means you have not played for a very, very long time. You get, and they come they draft you in the deep end against a hostile opposition. This is a London derby. For those that don't know, Crystal Palace is a southwest London team or a south London team. I can't remember, but they are a London team, just like Chelsea, just like us, just like West Ham. And when these two always meet, it is a blockbuster. I already told you about the beginning. It's going to be an end-to-end stuff. It's going to be an end-to-end encounter. Attack me, I attack you. But unfortunately, now Crystal Palace they do attacking. Arsenal they do misplaced passes. For the beginning, first 10 minutes, at least we were playing very well. I was seeing some kind of glimpses of things. We played very well, but at the end, I don't just understand how everything did go. Like, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed at all. I'm not impressed. But at the same time, I read more comments. Economics, somewhere they talk say the lineup was rubbish. Tavares, what did he say? That's rubbish. Tavares and Smith-Rowe shouldn't have started at all. Then at the same time, Omar Sane they talk say very sad. As why it say Tavares is not supposed to start at all. I don't get that. Why say me they don't start at all? Who go put? Okay, this Tavares will they blame now. Say he no play very well. That's quite true. But if we don't play Tavares, who we for play? Look at it from that perspective. Who we get? We don't have any third choice. Nobody. So who could we have played? Look at Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe quite alright. They will start Martinelli. Maybe the game for change. If you don't end the way they end. But who could have known? Say it could be like that. Because I thought I feel the reason say okay, Moko play the first half. Anyhow it won't be. Second half, then Martinelli go enter, energize the game. At least if not 0-0 they play for first half. Then the second half, Martinelli go fit ginger the match. At least bring more energy and just be more energetic and more athleticism. Kind of enter inside the match. But nobody knows they go give us back. And I said this thing. I saw this thing coming. I said this international break. It don't already affect Chelsea. It don't affect Manchester United. Who knows whether it go affect us? I saw this thing coming and I said it, and surprisingly, it happened. Then Kibralan go to talk say Monday games are not easy for us. I have noticed. I remember playing against Everton, but not be by Monday games, so not by the players who we use and the players how they take play. And the weak link today was that Tavares area, that Tavares wing. They use that place well. Even Cedric versus this guy. Never forget his name. Safe. They just the bully Cedric and Zaha. Cedric and Zaha just the bully. So Malo they talk says Baba CHUKS. I don't want to hear you say you talk say no need to sign players because they no get who they need. No. I don't talk say no need to sign players. So I say Moku sign. Why I go say no need to sign players? They whine me. I say Moku sign players. You get so we go sign. We go sign 2 strikers. We're very strengthening now. We're looking for a right back. Even that Tavares is not an adequate left back. For that, as in left back deputy, we need somebody with proven experience. You get see the way Cedric they back up for Tomiyasu. Tavares is not giving us good enough. We need second 11 now. So Leo they say about you sad one, but we come back stronger. And the prayer be that now we come back stronger. Just it really pain me, God. It pain me. Okay, Darlington they talk say Tavares is a shit packer. Baba, if Tavares no play, who go play that place? It's unfortunate saying I in wing. Now I can't leak where they enter us any like say tomorrow no day. So Jamix they talk say CHUKS Tottenham will still lose games. And now we going to win all our games. Like so they play, we win our games. Not be so now. Anybody can lose, anybody can win, Baba. Odune they talk say CHUKS. I told you before that we should be very careful of Tottenham. See, one thing we say, Moku back Tottenham. Focus on our own. Moku win our game. If we win our own games, something concern you at Tottenham. As long as we win our own, if they like me, then they win. They like me, then they see NEPA go take my light and I forget to on my inverter. So NEPA just affect us. All right, I'm going to proceed. So I don't know what they talk say CHUKS. I told you before that we should very, very careful of Tottenham. Baba, me, I know they fear Tottenham, like I said. Tottenham, now people say they feel they play their own, get. So we don't fear them. Unless if you go to fear them, focus on your own Arsenal game. Play, make you win. As long as they win your game, you and Tottenham, you don't get business with them, I beg. Just leave them, free them. You don't get business with them. So we can continue with the comments. So Kelechi, they talk say our problem started from the lineup. And our problem will be say we don't feel solve them. You get the problem don't happen, we say it don't happen. There's nothing we can do about it. So that's what it just be. Then at the same time, Oga Abdul, they talk say always Arsenal forever. It's not every day you win. No be lie. That's so. Then Oga Oku, they talk say Arsenal should go and rest. Then Joel Elimagbe, they talk say Baba forget story. We know how this matter go end. Baba, how it go end? Me, I don't see last time they go Europe. But I never know which of the Europe. We know the Champions League Europe. I've been a Europa League Europe. But all I know is they go Europe. That one show me that and Shola. So Guy Keller they talk say I'm speechless. Well, that's what it just be. Everybody say they're speechless. Then Akishola they talk say she Brentford manager better pass Tuchel. Exactly. So they're not the judge game like that. So Lokonga made a very good impact today. That's Oku. Then Pascal they talk say no Tavares killed the game. Arsenal should look for a better backup for Tierney. That one at the end of the summer. Now once season don't end, we look for that one. Then Jukal Josie the talk say I said it earlier that Nketiah will make the difference, but quite unfortunate he didn't get the goal. Jay the talk say the fact we lost today don't mean that it's over. I still believe in our boys regardless the remaining games. Well, that one they give us hope. I know you are on a normal level. Then Odunewu they talk say Lokonga played very, very well today. Oh, see comments. I know if I go read all of them. Oh, man, just go rest, man, go sleep. As I did like this, body just they bites me like around call me if na Yoruba, body they bites me as I did like this. So my dear football lovers, now you will go end the show. Everybody go rest. Tomorrow is another day. I'll come as I can give you the latest news as they drop all over the world. So like, may God replenish in our pockets in Jesus' name and inshallah. So it's CHUKS saying good night to all of you. I mean, I forget that we don't lose. Catch up. I mean, I go chop. I mean, I sleep well. So good night. Now get out.